Hello, boys.
JB.
We've discussed the match review panel quite regularly in this segment. When you saw the Sean McKernan incident on Brad Shepherd, what were your thoughts?
Didn't look great, Jim. I thought he was going to have a spell, and it was just a matter of how long the spell would be.
Do you think it'd be longer than 2 weeks?
I thought it might be.
Elbowing someone in the head.
Gave him a good clip, didn't he?
And it was crazy. If you look at Lindsay Thomas, which was a pretty lame little tap, wasn't it?
Yep.
To the head.
Thuggery.
And he gets 2.
Thuggery, you reckon, Chief?
And this one gets, I can't work it out.
Stevie J, that was a good bump.
Thuggery.
Oh, hey, how do we go Saturday night, Chiefy?
No, good. You're just too good, you bloke.
Oh, mate, what about that
I
game?
love watching Geelong play.
They're good to watch.
Yeah.
Well, what is it about?
Because they're a
them,
good
Chief?
side.
It's a Kennett curse. You must be still
Oh,
cursing.
that's what it is, Steve.
Oh, clearly it is. You'd be
Clearly
filthy.
it is.
You would be
You
filthy.
are-
Clearly,
no,
it's
you
the
are
Kennett
filthy, Chief.
curse.
You're carrying
that is
it.
Influencing
Carrying it
results,
on
I
your shoulder as well, every man's
Do
shoulder.
you believe in it,
reckon.
Chief?
Dealing with an imbecile here.
Do you believe in things like that,
No, I
curses?
don't,
No.
Bill. Gee, they're a good side to watch. I enjoy watching the games.
I did.
Because it's attacking, it's free-flowing.
I was having a frothy up in the it
Oh,
was a
how
home
many?
game.
How many?
I had to do a couple of rooms
Did
Saturday
you?
night, and
Gee.
Cashies, wedge.
no, for the club.
Plenty, I'd imagine.
So then we just got together and sung the song. Got a little group together and we sung the song after it.
Who was
What,
in the
up
group?
in the room.
Barry Stoneham and Sean Simpson, just the three of us.
Just nuffs up in a room singing the club song.
Blokes that never got to sing it in their
Yeah,
day.
exactly. That might be the problem, but we had some fun.
Hey, Chieftain, one of the greatest goal kickers the game's ever seen. But also, Chief, a beautiful style for yourself. Economical, but very, very good. So when you look at Josh Kennedy, what the hell are you thinking?
I do laugh.
Oh,
How
yeah.
can you not?
Oh,
What about Bill? Did you,
Yes,
because
yes,
you were a very, very
know-
skillful footballer.
Yeah, you're
Bill, how
right,
did you
yeah.
go with the set shots?
No, the problem I had there at certain stages was the little man on my shoulder would come out and go, especially if I was on an angle.
Right.
Yeah, even if you're close to goal, if I was on a bit of an angle on the wrong side from my right foot, he'd come out and go, "You're going to miss, you're going to miss, you're going to miss." And then he would talk to me. And that's true. I had this bloody little bloke saying,
Give a talk back?
Did you then miss?
and got it one day, and I said, "Stick that! There you go. I did kick it." So you'd have these
Talking to himself.
mental
What are we
battles.
dealing with here?
Bill spoke
Yeah.
to himself on a football
You
field.
did.
It didn't happen after the siren that night.
No,
The Bulldogs
oh,
support.
don't
I haven't
bring it up.
recovered. I haven't
Which one was
recovered
that
from
one,
it.
Stevo?
You know the one. Richard Osborne kicks a goal. I'm happy, up and about. And
Hey, Stevo, what is of great interest, I think, is we've got the two grand final teams from last year. The Sydney Swans winning grand finalists, and Hawthorn, unfortunately, not for them. The Swans just managed to dust off $1 million for Kurt Tippett,
yeah.
and the Hawks have just got a spare $1 for
How does that
the
work?
Bud.
Why all, of a
This is
sudden,
all
why all of a
this-
sudden is it a
Yeah.
spare mill?
Well, I don't know. What do you,
He's
what's he
gone
on
from
now?
0 to a mill, has
What's he on now, Chief?
Also, it's not a spare mill,
What's
is
he
it?
on now, Chief?
But you've just defeated
Yeah.
your own argument.
What's he on
haven't
now,
you?
Chief?
Listen here, Flogner. You know you don't
You're
go
winning.
from 0 to $1 million. You go
Yeah.
from X dollars
Oh,
up to
Chief,
Y dollars.
have I touched on a little
and,
Rory?
And Y minus X is what you're actually...
Traditionally, and
Pythagoras.
Geelong has certainly been an example
Yes.
of this. Traditionally, grand final teams, you're hanging on with grim death to what
You
you've
are.
got. You're not finding extra.
it's supposed to be squeezed out. Look at
That's
Essendon.
it.
They had to get rid of Carousel.
We're
at
hanging
the
on
power
for grim
team.
death
Are
as
you?
well. It's not like we're getting a heap of players in, are we?
The system's not working.
Well,
you got
Brian
Gunston.
Lake.
You got Lake,
Very good.
Gunston.
Gunston, they seem to get in there all right.
Not
Hey,
huge dollars, Bill.
We need
Is
that
there
is
an investigation going on at
there,
Hawthorn?
there should be. Get onto it,
Yeah,
Steve.
Lake could be on 400
Can we
plus.
investigate why the North Melbourne chairman's walking around in North Melbourne running
Yeah,
pants?
Because he
I know. I
goes
had to go-
down
I
there
went to the
He
gym.
thinks he's an imbecile.
And he trains with them in
Shut
the
up,
gym,
Bill.
which is
and apparently
very...
runs in a very funny state, you know,
Yeah.
a little bit mongoloidish.
Ross
a little
Lyon
bit, little bit,
style.
little bit extraterrestrial.
Hey, we got the Ashes starting tonight, Chief. You're a very passionate cricket fan.
Can't believe Ryan Harris isn't playing.
Is he fit though, Chief? Can you
I
bank
think
on
he's
5
fit
days
enough.
of him
He's
bowling?
If
Gotta
he's fit,
play.
unleash him. I think he's our best bowler.
I love him, by the way, but I'm
I
just.
think you've got to have someone that can actually move the pill.
What, you don't think Peter Siddle can?
I'm not sure Sid's moves it as much as we'd like him to.
listen
I
to
love the way.
Chieftain.
I love the way. I love the way he hits the
Take
deck.
that.
Yeah.
Write it
that
down, he
please.
goes.
I love the
Yeah.
way he hits the
Yes.
deck, but he's another North Melbourne bloke. So
Oh, listen
know.
to this.
I heard a
Bit
whisper
of a
that
nipsy.
Sid's used to barrack for Collingwood. Is that right? He was converted.
I would have thought not, Steve. Come on. Stick with the program, please. All right, so are we going to win or not?
It's unlikely, but, we're parochial. We're
What do you
parochial.
mean it's unlikely, Chief? You are a glass half empty.
Well, hang
You
on.
are.
Have you done your form going into the Ashes series?
You're a glass half empty.
You are.
So what
specimen.
are you basing your tipping of Australia on?
Fat Lehman.
And Clark.
Since
You
we
can't
brought
get out
him
there and
in,
do it.
since we brought him in, it's a happy dressing room, Chief.
It is a happy dressing room.
So there we go.
If we don't bowl them out for under 300 every time they bat, we're in trouble because our
Chief.
top six is shaky.
Chief, there's something wrong with you.
Come on,
You just spend your whole life looking at the negative side of every
in a
equation.
cave.
I like it. Angry Chief
Take
is
me
back.
through our top six.
Yeah.
We got Michael Clark, who's the world's best
We,
batsman.
we got one bloke
Rogers.
that averages over 40. One
Rogers
bloke.
and Watson.
One bloke that averages over 40. They
I
got
think-
six.
I
Angry
think,
Chief.
I think Warner's just over 40.
No, he's 39.
Oh, 39.
It's in the paper today.
Chief.
Do your homework.
Chief.
We've got one bloke who averages over 40. They've got six, Jim.
Listen to you.
I don't
will-
think they've got six.
you
Bairstow
will
that doesn't average anything.
Mate,
Joe
go
Root.
through the top six, please, Bill. What do they average?
Righto. Clark 52.
No, go through the Poms, please.
Oh, well, Cookie.
Yep.
Boring batsman, 49.
49.
One.
Matty Pry's a keeper down the bottom, 44.
Two.
Joe Root's only played 6 tests,
What's his
42.
So
average?
nothing.
Three.
Him,
He'll
6
be,
tests gives you
three.
nothing.
Jonathan Trott, not a bad bat. He averages 50.
Four.
Good player.
Kevin Peterson, dicey,
What's he
49.
Five.
And
40.
Ian Bell, 45.
What about
Six.
Mark
That's
Bairstow?
six of them over 40.
Mark Bairstow.
No good.
He's
Bairstow.
big boy, mate.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so-
there's six over 40. Go through our six, please.
Oh, well, hang on. Off the
Don't-
top of my head, this is Michael Clark,
The
52.
best
One.
player in the series.
One.
Haddon, 35.
The keeper batsman
Watson, 35.
will be better this series.
Chris Rogers, 9.
Well, he's played one
Yes,
test.
I know.
Keep going.
Ed Cowan, 32. Philip Hughes, 33. And Warner, 39.
Yeah, so that, Chief.
So what are you basing us winning on?
I'm saying that Watson, Warner, and Clark will have big series. Big series.
Yes.
And Chief,
Because you're hoping.
jeez, you annoy me.
You're hoping.
You are just a glass half empty man.
are.
And I'm going to enjoy when we win,
Tell you what
reminding
you
you
do.
of this
Tell you what
conversation.
you do when the glass is half empty.
Un-Australian, you.
What?
Tip the rest of it out.
No.
You're un-Australian.
Bill, have you got a joke to
I'm very
wind us up?
parochial. I
No,
want
you're not.
Australia
You're
to win.
un-Australian.
But, okay.
Actually,
if you
you're
had
out
to,
for a
Phil,
week.
If you had to put your house on one or the other, who would you put it on?
Which house?
Have you got a joke for us, Bill? All right, Bill,
Yes.
here we go.
Righto. What's
Chief loves the joke.
Chief,
Play
you
the
ready,
music
Chief?
now, Hicks.
Steve-O loves
Have
it.
you got a good joke, Chief? Can you bring one in then?
It's your job.
Knock, knock.
And why we haven't got Kathy to
Oh,
aboard
don't,
this
Bill.
segment's beyond me.
No, it's another knock, knock joke, Jim. Don't worry. I wasn't allowed to tell one because
gonna say.
Jim wouldn't let me. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cows go. Cows go.
Cows go who?
No, owls go who? Cows go moo.
We've
Steve.
reached
No.
Bill,
an all-time low.
Bill, that is...
We have plummeted to the depths of despair.
Somehow he's gone through the bottom of the barrel.
Freddie
Jim.
Brayshaw
Oh,
is
yes,
6, and
Jim.
even he wouldn't tell
Oh,
that
they'll
joke.
be telling it at the dinner table tonight.
Jim,
I
get the
bet
boss
you
in
bottom-
now. Get the boss in
Chief,
here now.
You seem to bring the worst out
Get
of him.
Yeah,
the
do.
boss in.
Cows go moo. Saint Blanc do wah 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 wah.
Plank doo-wah.
Come on, Chief.
Come on, Chief, get involved. Here, you ready? We'll sing. Woo. Saint Blanc do wah. Yada yada yada, meet you at the gate. Don't be late. Bring a plate and some crepe.